Him, Jason, he's an author. What?
Yeah,
Jason
like the girl at the
Jackson,
bar, the redheaded girl you dance with?
Yeah.
I promise, I'm a man. My name is Boris, Boris the Sleepy Bitch.
That Jared don't know where he's staying with you.
You want me to talk to him?
That's my other grandson.
I'll talk to him. Come on, Ellen. Here, I get you.
Hello.
That would have been good.
Chelsea said he makes the go back.
Do you have any tobacco?
Yeah. Did you see this, Jeremy? Did you know what this was without him telling?
That's a chainsaw, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was a pipe and it had the tobacco cable going through.
Okay, then I'll go. What's the cheapest brand they make?
What his grandson name he on the phone with now? The other grandson.
Jared.
Jerry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got $20 bill. I got to pay for this.
I got that for you. You know, you're all right.
My dad wore one of these. Wouldn't be caught without one.
Good, good. Now you're wearing one too.
Yeah. I don't look like a killer though. Anyway, I'm out here for eating. When I do, I'll come on down that way. I'll bring you half of this. You want half of this Reuben sandwich too?
Hey Terry, show me what a real muscle looks like if you don't mind. Over here. Come here. I mean, I kind of ashamed.
Tucker.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey Tucker.
I'll talk to
I was
you later.
thinking maybe my arms are
Jared,
bigger
you
than
want a
yours. Could you
hamburger?
maybe show the
Only
camera
got
how big
20
these
for
arms
this
are
beer and a
from the
hamburger.
Allen's jeans?
Don't worry about it. Already
God bless America. Look at this brick crap house right here.
done. Make him.
Look at Hulk Hogan. Look, give me that Hulk Hogan pose. Oh, wow.
You believe I looked like it at one time too?
I believe it. Yeah, if you were dancing with the big red-headed woman, yeah, I would say so. Man, can you make them dance?
No,
No,
not really.
I had these friends of Hans and Franz. They used to be on Saturday Night Live, and they would say, "We're going to pump." Yeah. So
They
it's awesome, man. It was big muscles.
they come on TV now with a commercial.
Thanks, Tucker. That's all right. With a commercial.
I gotta go to Walmart.
Oh,
Go get some pictures.
Okay. Be safe. We'll see you soon. What happened, Ellen? What'd you say? What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Because your papa used to wear a hat like that? Yeah. It looked good on you.
My dad was called Killer.
His name was Killer? Wow. It's like something someone called their dog. Was he Killer? Yeah,
You
sleeping.
don't know the story behind that?
Sleeping with the fishes.
You don't know the story behind that?
I'd like to, but I don't want you to incriminate your father.
I won't. I want. Hey, Terry. Tell him what your papa's name was. Which one? Papa Qualls? Jack Paul. What was it?
Killer.
I want to tell him how you got the name Killer. His name's Killer.
Was he like a wrestler, like one of the Killer Bees?
No.
He was about 5'6", about 120 pounds. So
He weighed about 5. He was about 5'5".
about 5'5", about 120.
About 120, 25 pounds.
And they called him Killer Qualls?
How that come about? When I was little, I was probably 8 or 9 years old,
Yeah.
and we lived in Highland Park.
Oh, yeah.
No, I lived in the island. Then I lived in Long Island.
Long Island. I never hear of this place, Long Island.
Well, I'm sorry, you probably don't want to hear about it. You can
No,
focus on-
I want to hear about Red Lee
But
Dykes,
anyway,
Zeke Creek.
Ridley Dykes.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me about you. living on the
Anyway, we were all eating one night, and of course we didn't have no wet screens in it, but these flies were in the house.
island. Yeah,
And it kept buzzing around the table, you know, and you swat at them trying to eat too. And
yeah.
Dad took he eat honey on everything he ate.
Oh, yeah?
Beans, anything he ate, put honey on.
Honey's really healthy.
Anyway, he would pour honey on the table, and he put some honey down there, like a drop of honey, and all them flies went around it. He went,
Ah.
so from then on, we just called him Killer.
Wow, he was
Even not only us, he is known in his town like John D. Parker,
Yeah.
all them lawyers, and Hammond Dobson, no Jimmy Dobson.
Yeah.
Everybody called him Killer. You know,
Wow.
Jack Paul Qualls is his
But
name.
they didn't know this real story that he's the killing bees. Yeah, that's cool.
But he you had to know my dad. My dad was too He's a compassionate.
125 pounds soaking wet. 5 foot 6.
Mom was mean.
Your mama was. That's where you get that from? The mean streak? Never?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
what do you consider mean, though?
Mean is somebody who throws a kitty cat in the dryer and lets it go around till it's
Oh,
dead.
I didn't do that. I shot my brother-in-law 5 times, but they didn't turn no cat in the
Well,
fire.
he probably deserved it, didn't he?
He did deserve
Did
it.
that make the newspaper?
Yeah.
Did it?
And
Did
my
you?
sister divorced him.
Yeah?
Yeah, put a 12 gauge under his chin, pulled both triggers.
Hey, I seem like maybe Jason said you had a Burkett McInturff story. Did you hear
Oh, Bucky? Oh, yeah, I got a story about Bucky.
Burkett McInturff?
Bucky, I called him a lawyer.
Yeah.
Wore the hat sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucky, walk around.
Yeah, they called me for jury duty
Oh, man.
in Rogersville on a murder case. This guy had stabbed these 2 people there in Churchill in a trailer. Anyway, they were trying him, so they were interviewing the jury.
Yeah.
And I was one, they chose one of them. So he got up first and to ask everybody questions.
Yeah.
Well, he went down the line and he asked this one woman if she carried a knife, and she said no. So he said, do any of the rest of you carry a knife? Well, 3 or 4 guys raised their hands, you know, and I didn't. So then he kept on talking, and he finally asked, he said, well, do any of you carry 2 knives? And this one guy raised his hand. He said he carried 2. He said, well, why do you feel like you need 2? So he told him he carried one on his side and one in his pocket.
Yeah.
So then he looked around and he said, well, does anybody carry anything else? So I raised my hand. So they said, what do you carry? I said, a P85 Ruger 9mm, 15 round magazine. So I didn't say anything about it. He didn't say anything directly. He went back to his wop. I mean, he was older than dirt.
Yeah.
So he got back over his table. Next thing I know, I seen this baby come over, get a piece of paper and go up. So he looked out and said, Mr. Qualls, you're excused. I said, thank you. Because I was building houses then. I didn't want to throw on no jury anyway, not a murder case.
Yeah.
But yeah, he let me go. He didn't.
If it's one of the later trials he had, he won.
Yeah.
He had 2 cases in Rogersville. He couldn't hear a thing, and he went down there and he won both cases. And they said, how did you know when to object? He said, when the Attorney General stood up, I objected. Wow.
Yeah, he won it. He tried. He won it.
I'm going to continue this here shortly. We'll be back, maybe talk with Alan if the music don't start. We might have a little more time here at the Stone. Thanks for tuning in. God bless.